Hello, Golden Marva here, making a video for you guys about cameras when I should really be doing history coursework. Okay, starting off here is my Yashica FX3. This actually I inherited from my dad. It's the camera he took around the world with him. Now, even if it didn't have such sort of sentimental value for me, this is a beautiful camera, so light. The winder is just, it feels so right, so smooth. I know it's not a woman, but lens is easy to pop on and off, very quick to interchange. And the Yashica actually had a sister brand, Contax, which I'm sure a lot of you camera nuts are very familiar with, and they had a beautiful line of lenses from Carl Zeiss, planar lenses, and you know, for what they were, they're actually relatively inexpensive, but they were some of the best lenses ever made. I mean, they were incredible. I'm actually bidding on one at the moment, but I haven't. Oh, it's got a day left, and I'm up to my max amount that I could spend on it. So there we have it, the Yashica FX3. I actually custom made that strap out of a braces, you know, like old people wear, so I was pretty happy about that. This is my latest camera, actually came in the post today, a Canon T70. I won this for £2 off of eBay. It's amazing what you can pick up when no one else is interested. You know, regular SLR, 1984 I think. One of the first Canons to use the LCD screen. I actually don't like LCD screens when it comes to manual. I much prefer the sort of interface with the Yashica, with the dials. I just find them easier, more sort of user friendly. Some of the more modern digital cameras, the touchscreens on them are actually pretty slick, and I wouldn't mind using those, but when it comes to film cameras, it's definitely the sort of traditional way that I prefer. Don't think these lenses have autofocus, haven't had much of a chance to play around with it. Pretty sure it doesn't have autofocus, no built-in flash, but it does have a exposure meter, which was pretty handy. It tells you the exact number in LCD, which I actually quite like. Okay, this is a Super Francarette. I picked this up for £5 from my local camera shop, saw it on the counter, I had to have it. Really beautiful West Germany camera from 1958, if I can recall correctly. Came with a really nice cover actually. I didn't show it in this video, but a really slick leather cover. Not very user friendly camera. I've still got the first roll of film in there that I put in there. Just not that pleasurable to use, not like the Yashica. Here we are, Polaroid 1000S. Picked this up for £3 in a charity shop or thrift store, I guess Americans call it. Takes SX70 film. Haven't had a chance to run it through it yet because the Impossible Film Company, while what they're doing is really commendable, it's still pretty expensive, and instant film just doesn't have the same appeal for me, not apparently like it does for Mijonju. Check the Mijonju show out, I'll leave a link in the description. Very slick in size, very neat, tidy, which is exactly what we want with cameras because they're very sort of finely tuned instruments. Really beautiful camera actually aesthetically, but really iconic, but yeah, shame I haven't been able to chance to run anything through it yet. Here I have my Canon EOS Rebel 2000. This was actually the first camera I ever got. The second would be my Yashica, but I picked this one up from my uncle. Autofocus, auto exposure, so a brilliant camera to start learning on. Again with the LCD interface, which I'm not too much of a fan of, but there you go. The lens that came coupled with it wasn't, you know, it's not a bad lens, but it's nothing to rave about. Yeah, there's the autofocus working pretty nicely. It's actually quite a quiet motor for the film winder and for the lens. If you're wondering why I have a Sainsbury's bakery sticker on the back, that's kind of a personal joke thing. It's got sentimental value. Here we show how it works from the inside. Now, for anyone who doesn't know cameras very well, you load the film on the left hand side, pull the leader across, and where the little right hand orange marker is, and then you put it there, just close the back and it auto winds it for you. And interesting thing about this series of cameras, it winds all the film up to the right, and then as the photos take, it rolls it back into the canister on the left. So yeah, here we go with an older Canon. This is a Canon FTB QL. I picked this up when I visited my girlfriend in Denmark. Flipping heavy. I mean, you could kill a hooker with this in one swift blow. Came with a good set of lenses actually. Really nice winder, cool interface. Pretty similar to the Yashica actually. I think I saw on the internet where it was being compared. The main difference between this one is the light metering still works. It's the little sort of needle hoop metering. Much nicer I find than the LCD, but a little bit less user friendly, but I just find it cooler to look at. Yeah, another, again with a strap that I sort of made myself. Didn't require much effort, but here we are. Yeah, I'm just displaying sort of came with 135 prime lens, a zoom lens. I think this is the prime lens. Little lens with there. Not great lenses. Nothing sort of, that's a real huge bargain that I got. But actually, to be fair, it was a bargain. So I got that and about 5 lenses, including this one. Oh no, not this one. Sorry, 5 lenses and the bag filters for 80 krone, which I think is £8. I'm not sure how much it is in dollars, but very, very happy with that. Just showing you some of my lenses here. This one's actually supposed to fit Yashica SLRs. Picked it up. It had the rear Yashica cap and the front Yashica cap. It had an FX symbol on it, but it doesn't fit my Yashica FX3, which is a shame because it's beautiful lens, multi-coated, and it's a shame I have nothing to fit it. So please tune in for part 2. These were some of my cameras, and I know if you like cameras as much as I do, you'll stick around for the second part of the collection. Gold Marvel here with the second part of my camera video. Now we're starting off here with the Konica C35 EFP. I picked this up from a second-hand store for £1. Pretty good deal. This one just appealed to me aesthetically. Now these just point and shoot or rangefinders. For me, nothing compares to a good SLR. So I really did just buy this one on the aesthetic value. I've run some film through it and very okay results. I wasn't expecting much, but they're actually pretty good. Unfortunately, the flash doesn't work anymore. Okay, very quickly onto the Lubitel 2. This is one of my latest cameras, my first TLR, my first medium format camera actually. Very cool viewfinder on the top here. It's one of the things that attracted me to TLRs. Some of my friends were accusing me of putting an LCD screen in there or something, and no, it just does work on mirrors. It's just like a normal viewfinder, sort of magnified a bit. The way this works is you focus the top screen like an SLR, and then the knurled rings on the top kind of focus the bottom ring as well, and there you have a perfectly focused camera, or so you would hope. Here is one of the lenses for my Yashica. This was one of the old 50mm ones I have. Very nice lenses I find on the Yashica, multi-layered, that just give pretty, really distinctive results. But I really do love the photos they produce. Definitely think it deserves more recognition than those Lomo cameras, but that's just me. Here we have some close-up filters that thread onto the front of your lens, and oh, just lost it there. They magnify things, as I'm going to demonstrate here. Yeah, act as magnifier for close-ups, which I actually think is it's a pretty cool thing. I'd never heard of those until before I actually got them. They came through with my Canon FTB actually. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. It was a good buy. Haven't had a chance to use them yet. I guess you'd use them for macro photography, but here we go. And this is something I absolutely loved. I got for free. It's a Manfrotto 3221 tripod with a 30-30 head. It's actually snapped off, but I'm getting a free replacement. Yeah, that's right, a Manfrotto tripod for free. This will really only impress people who like cameras, but this was a real piece of luck. Here we have a Vivitar 24mm lens to fit my Canon. Pretty standard lens. I actually think it's in quite bad condition. It might have fungus on it. On the inside of the lens, it's not very good, but I've actually got some photos back from it, and it doesn't seem to affect the image quality too much. Minolta Himatic autofocus here. Again, a camera I just liked aesthetically, but I've got some results back from it. It's pretty good. Exposure metering, automatic flash. Yeah, just pretty enjoyable camera to use. Slightly smaller Can take it to parties and stuff and not sort of have to worry too much. Again, picked up from £1 from the same thrift store in Denmark. Came with a little lens cap there. Here we have a Sun Pack flash mounted to hot shoot. Not much to say really. This was one of my dad's, and I recently picked it up from the bottom of his wardrobe. Just showing the test there. Yeah, just a small flash, quite low power. Here we have a Cosmic Symbol, a Lomo camera. Don't like Lomo cameras. Picked this up for free though. It's okay. Zone focusing, made in USSR. Not much to say about it really. So you change the ISO settings on the back, or ASA as they were back then, I think. Yeah, it's a Lomo camera. I haven't got any film back from it yet because I don't have much love for those cameras. We have the zone focusing. It's showing you have to sort of judge the distance for the focus. No, sorry, that's zone. That's the aperture. You change the focusing on the front. My bad. Original leather case that comes with it. God, I must sound like such a noob. I can't be bothered to re-record this. Yeah, original leather case for the Lomo camera. Another Lomo case for the Lubitel. Please don't leave any comments saying if you don't like Lomo cameras, why have you got two of them. Both picked up very cheaply, very local, and I didn't pay $280 on their website for a Lubitel. Not that much of a chump. Honestly, I don't dislike Lomo that much. I don't want to seem like I'm attacking people this early on in my camera career, but I will make a video about the pros and cons, I think, of the Lomographic Society. Here we have the Polaroid case. It comes with the original certificate of purchase, which I really love. It was obviously a Christmas present bought on Christmas Eve in 1980 or 1986 if I remember, and the original manual, which I was really happy about actually. That was such a good price. I felt like I was ripping off the camera shop people a little bit, but then again, Polaroid cameras don't sell for that much because the film's quite hard to come by. Low Pro bag that fits the zoom lens. Here we have this is the bag my dad took travelling with him actually. It's a little bit beaten up, but I love it. It's got one of my badges on the front of merry-go-round. On the zip, I have a Paul Frank monkey because they're awesome, and I have Admiral Akbar in Lego form. It's a trap! Our ship's caught in fire. And here's just an overview. So I hope you weren't too bored by my little camera collection. Always looking to you know, buy more. So if you have any offers, just give me a mail. Specifically interested in Yashica Matte 124G or Yashicas in general. I love that brand, and old Canons. So thank you very much for watching again. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Gold Marvel, and if you have any suggestions of videos or anything like that, please just leave me a message. And thank you very much.
And so tonight we say, hip hip, chin chin, hip hip, chin chin.